scheduled to come on this agenda-setting visit for the newly established Not For Our Country, Nigeria. I thank you all because you've identified with me and you know me like the back of your palms. We've been together in the struggle for a better Nigeria. And so what the President has done is to give us a voice or an outlet for an expression of those things we cried and yearned for. As I welcome you to my office, I want to also urge you all to join me in appreciating Mr. President, just like you've already begun to do, but appreciation is never enough, for finding me worthy to be called to the plinth of patriotic service. Amongst over 250 million Nigerians, Mr. President singled me out to represent him on the board of the North Central Development Commission as the member representing the Federal Capital Territory. I want to also thank my leaders who have always steadfastly had confidence in me, particularly the President of the Senate, His Excellency Senator Dr. Godfrey Obot Akpabio, Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, the Uncommon Senate President, who was an uncommon minister and an uncommon governor. I thank him for the confidence he has always reposed in me, for always believing in me, and always identifying that luster of patriotism in everything I do. I would also want to thank my father and my leader, the Secretary to the Governor of the Federation, who always stands out to ensure that I am on track in the cause of service to the nation. He has always been there to encourage me right from before I became the President of the Youth Council and even till this present day. That being said, my dear brothers and sisters, patriots drawn from civil society organizations, I welcome the civil society organizations for budget implementation, assessment, monitoring, and evaluation, CBAMEC, that has led a team of over 300 civil society organizations to my office. I am very deeply overwhelmed because when I saw the barrage of leaders of civil society organizations turning into this building, I got scared whether the building might break into smithereens because of the large numbers that even the reception downstairs cannot take your numbers. I am very grateful, and it shows that you really appreciate the President. It is instructive to note that some of these heads of CSOs came from different parts of the country, even at short notice. And let Mr. President know that the civil society do not ask for too much. When you give us a little, we appreciate you so much. So we know that the President will even still do much more for the civil society body. Please, a round of applause for Mr. President. My dear compatriots, I have been known not to play the ostrich, and Mr. President also doesn't play the ostrich. We do not feign ignorance of the fact that Nigeria is plagued with challenges. But for those of us who follow the macroeconomic indices of our country, we know that there have been periods of dips and periods of inclines in our business cycle. But lately, in the past 10 years, it has been more of being in the trough parts of our macroeconomic indices. Inflations have been on the rise and fall. The macroeconomic indices, unemployment, have also had its bite before now, building before now. And a lot of factors were underlying. The fact that Nigeria relied only on crude oil, or principally on crude oil, for our foreign exchange. The fact that no leader had the courage to face the oil cartel and take off that subsidy on petroleum products. The fact that we tinkered and played away with our forex, and we had multiple forex windows. But Mr. President, whom I'll christen as a leader with the audacity of courage, came and took the bull by the horn. With sweeping reforms, he has put Nigeria on the path of progress again. We are gradually seeing improvement in our macroeconomic parameters, and with the coming on board of this commission, it signals to Nigerians that yes, Mr. President is interested in accelerating development. Mr. President is interested in accelerating employment creation. Mr. President is interested in accelerating the drive for a new Nigeria. Mr. President is interested in moving Nigeria from being a developing country to being a developed country in the front lines in the committee.
We have a president, but we never